This conference will now be recorded.
It always scares me because we might not have a recording. If it doesn't say that. Well, my laptop says six. My phone
Does say six. I'll call this meeting to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I just need a motion and a second to adopt the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0-0. We'll open the public comment portion. Individuals may address the city council about any items of concern. Speakers must state their name and limit the remarks to 3 minutes. Public comment? I will close the public comment portion and we'll jump to consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine by council and will be approved by one motion. Minutes from August 7th, 2025.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0-0.
abstain. I was gone.
You can still vote on it.
Yeah, you can still.
Can it?
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Passes 4-0-0. Accounts payable, Kevin.
Just a couple things to draw attention to. Number 81896, the work being done on the sidewalks there for $27,095.89. It's nice to see a lot of the sidewalks coming together. Down at number 81931 with the Trestle Bridge street paving payment there for $22,330.94. Otherwise, everything else is routine among that. So I would make a motion to approve the accounts payable for a total of $131,264.90.
Any further discussions on accounts payable? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0-0. Thanks, Kevin. Let's jump down to unfinished business, 2026 budget discussions. Kimberly.
It was not included in your packet because I have not made any changes since the last time we did it. We will be discussing it more at the next meeting because we have 2 meetings until it needs to be, the preliminary levy needs to be approved.
Do we have a work schedule, Scott?
No, we don't.
Do we need to or not?
We can. Yeah, I thought we should maybe do that as an ad, but we can talk about it later.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Is there any other discussion we discuss on the budget? And,
Not really at this time,
yeah.
not until we get more information from a few other
Yeah. I mean,
Not before the next council meeting, probably. We could set one at the next council meeting for.
just in case.
For the week of the 10th, that week sometime. No, not that week. It's a bad week too.
Perfect. Any questions on unfinished budget? Perfect. Thanks, Kim. Let's do new business, Covered Bridge Festival. Krista.
See, Ryan had to do it. I am Krista Rao, the Covered Bridge Festival Committee, and tonight I am just asking for the approval to close Highway 58 for the parade on Sunday from, I don't know what we had on there, 1:30 or 2:30 until 4:30. I believe
Yeah, it doesn't
Holly
say it.
had given you guys the stuff for the packet.
Yep, this is it. It doesn't say it on here what time, but
Oh, I thought, did it say down farther?
describe.
Second
Oh,
page?
to 5:30.
I know where it's, oh,
Isn't that right on the top? They're 2:30 to 5:30?
where do you see that?
30 hours and 30 hours? It's right at the very top of the detour route page.
Oh,
Sunday,
yeah,
September
yeah,
21st.
that's, That's what I was gonna look and see if.
2:30 to 5:30, right?
That's what,
Oh, second page, yeah.
Yeah, it's up on the top there, very first thing.
Yep,
And I assume Tony looked at that and everything's fine and ain't different than last
and
year?
yeah, like Brian's got up on the screen there, that will be our route enclosure and detours and all the fun.
Yeah, Holly, I didn't make any changes from last year, it's just making sure we're on top of MinDOT to actually get proper barricades up they promised last year. That
Yes.
they admitted that they dropped the ball on that, so that was not a West Coast thing, that was a MinDOT thing. Holly, or, you know, it's been you, Chris, but someone's been in contact with them. to make sure that it's-
Yep. I have been. And our next request, or just something we want to put out there, is we're not closing City Hall or library on Saturday. We're trying to keep it all down in the Cover Bridge Park this year. The only time that we would ask for closure up here would be for Sunday for the car show. But I'm pretty sure someone from Mosaic has already been in contact, maybe? About that?
Haven't heard any times for that, but we can figure that out along the way.
Okay,
And then on Saturday, I think the talk was to close off the circle. Just put some cones across so people can't go in the circle, just to leave it open a little bit.
okay. Another thing, I don't know if she had talked to you much about it, but about handicap parking.
Yes, we did talk about that too. I think we've got a couple of handicap signs that we use for voting that we could put out in front here to have a couple more spots, maybe right up by the building. Just kind of designate them as handicap. And I don't know if we've got any more at the shop, Jeff, that we could put out there. If we can do, 4, 5, 6 spots out there, I can just make a sign too. We can put it right on a stake. That's what we've got for voting. That way they're right there, and then if we close the circle off, it's kind of a direct route down.
Or I was wondering maybe the little sidewalk over there, if we had any. I mean, I can get some cones from MinDOT that we can maybe put a stake in just right here.
Put the handicap in the
Oh,
circle, I think
just
she's
right on
asking,
you want it
yeah.
in the circle? Well, wherever you want
No,
it.
just the sidewalk right here,
No,
Up
before
beside-
the circle.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, just let us know what you want. I think we can accommodate that. Yes, the cones is a good idea. Then we're not sticking it in, and I can just print, probably laminate, put them on a stick.
Mm-hmm,
So, yeah, just keep in touch with us as we get closer, and
yep,
we
When
can do
we,
some of those for that. That would be Saturday. Because
Yes.
Sunday they'll all be closed off for the,
for the car show, yep. And from what our knowledge is Carson Johnson from Mosaic should be the one to contact you guys about the whole car show up here.
And I think Holly already kind of talked to us what she wanted for closure
yeah.
and stuff like that, which, I mean, nothing's different really than last year, so.
Nope, we should be just
And
fine.
once I get your guys' approval for road closures for the parade, I will start with the state one.
Perfect. Got a motion?
I'll make that.
Second. Any further discussions? All in favor?
I,
Opposed? Passes 4-0-0. One thing I want to mention, the council, I know we did it last year. I like to do the council parade or a float, bring your spouses, your kids too. I know we do, what did we do, golf carts last year and some of us walked, so maybe somebody wants to get a hay wagon or something too, so.
We had a truck and then we walked.
Was it a truck? I know Joan had her,
my
and
dad
then
has
Sarah
one.
brought
Yeah.
her one too, so.
A pool. Yep.
The pool.
Oh, was it the
Oh,
pool?
sorry, yeah,
Last year,
that
you
was
guys
my-
did just the pool, not for
Oh,
the
okay,
city.
that's what it was.
No, if you guys want a council.
Yeah, well, maybe do a council one. We'll have to put it in the paper because we're all together because we have a quorum, but how do you handle that one?
Just,
Well, let Holly know that
Yeah.
we're not gonna be a meeting, we're gonna just be in the parade. Won't stop you this.
So we'll just think about, if you guys have some ideas what you want to do for vehicles, if we want to get a float or separate one, whatever. But I'd like to have all council, family, friends, family and kids if you have it. Perfect. Sorry, Krista. Anything else on the covered bridge?
Just if any of you know of businesses or just your own community groups that would like to join the parade, that would be awesome. Just go on to our website and fill out the online form.
Cool. You gotta do that, or you want me to do that for you?
No, I think last year they just gave us one and then we did a pool one and didn't use the one, but yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Thanks,
But that's
Krista.
all I have.
And then we're working with Jeff and Public Works there's a whole bunch of little things that get
Yeah.
done along the way, so.
Perfect.
So yeah, if I can get, contact information for Public Works now that we have a,
Holly's got that,
oh, does she?
and the
Okay.
on-call. She's got
Awesome.
Jeff's number and the on-call, and we think Jeff will be on-call, so she'll have 2 numbers for him. And I'll be around this year.
Perfect. Sounds
Thank you.
good. Thanks, Krista. Let's do resolution 2025-27, accepting a $10,000 donation to the New Zumbrota Pool from the Mazeppa Lions Club. Brian.
Yeah, a huge, wonderful donation. Really appreciate that. Helps a ton. As part of their tax reporting and all that stuff, they requested a separate resolution accepting those dollars. So we can get this passed, and I need to get that over to Andy Miller, and the paperwork will be done for it. We've already got the check here, so.
Perfect. Just need a motion to approve that from the Mazeppa Lions Club for the $10,000 donation for the pool.
I'll make that motion for resolution 2025-27.
Any further discussions? We'll do roll call. Bob?
Aye.
Joan?
Aye.
Kevin? Aye. And I passes 4-0. Thanks, Mazeppa Lions Club, on that donation. Let's jump to 8B, Chris Mack, Senior Street Maintenance position. Brian?
Yes, we did interviews last week. Wonderful applicants, and Chris rose to the top of those applicants for the senior position. We don't know if we're going to call him the new Larry. No, we won't. But Chris is going to backfill Larry as the senior maintenance worker. He's accepted the offer. And you can see the terms on there, step 4, within the rate structure. First thing tomorrow morning, he's the man. Going to be in charge out there with the street staff, assuming approval from the council.
Perfect. Yeah, like I said, we had 4 great apps. Chris rose to the top, and I also want to thank everybody on the interview committee with Jeff, and then especially Sean Hale from Sturtville Public Works, being an outside to help with the interviews, and Bob. So
Miles.
What?
Miles.
And Miles. Yeah, Miles. But yeah, it was a good process, good interviews, and excited for the next roundabout.
I'll make that motion to approve Chris as a senior street supervisor.
Second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0. Thanks, Chris, and welcome to the senior streets. Let's jump to, 8D, John Olson, street maintenance position. Brian?
Yes, of course, when we moved Chris from his position within the street maintenance into the senior, that opened a spot, and John was one of the individuals we interviewed for the senior position, and we were glad to be able to offer the street maintenance position to John, and he accepted. And I believe we're slated to start on September 2nd. Pending approval, of course. That is a step 4 as well within that job classification. We did give John 20 hours of PTO. He's got some administrative fire chief duties he needs to attend to shortly after he starts. So we wanted to make sure he's able to go to that. So put in there some PTO to get him started.
Perfect.
I'll make the motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0. Thanks. Welcome, John. Same process. It was kind of nice to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
In the interviewing, and I think it'd be another great addition to the streets of Zumbrota. So welcome. Thanks, Chris and John.
You know, we've got not one of our top candidates, but two of them.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. We're excited.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Reports. Brian?
Just one quick one for James. James was unable to be here, but we wanted to let the council know that they're proceeding with the boiler replacement. Superior Mechanical will be doing that work.
What was the price tag on that one?
I don't remember exactly. It was close to what,
Was
yeah,
it?
it was a little bit more, but pretty close. And of course, James has got it budgeted, so.
Well, and I knew I just had the final price on that. I knew we had some money in there. Okay.
Yep, other than that, we started negotiations today, so that was good to get that going. Preliminary budget will be adopted the second meeting in September, so we'll talk about maybe a work session between there if we want to have one. But we've got the next council meeting again to talk about it, and really not much has changed. And we're, like I say, we're still in negotiations, but not projected to change the levy amount with that either, so. That's it.
Perfect. Chief?
Just update the construction on both the police department. Roof is basically fast tracked the structural repair that's already done.
Wow.
So granted, we're still waiting on part of the process, which was already pre-scheduled out, but hopefully it'll be done in time for the other construction project, which you can see is underway with the memorial. And we're slated to do a dedication on September 3rd at 6:30. And so we're in the planning stage of that dedication. And we're looking forward to cut the ribbon on that. As we come into September, which is Suicide Awareness Month, and be representing that awareness with our uniform as we have with our suicide awareness patch. And so just to bring more awareness. Many of you heard of another officer recently that took their life here this past week. And it's kind of an epidemic. And so it's very important that those that are in public safety services get the mental health that they need and are taken care of in that sense based on a lot of the traumatic things we see and have to deal with. And so making that awareness is part of that. That's all I got.
Perfect. Thanks, Chief. Jeff?
Yeah, just one thing, your 2025 street improvement projects will kick off tomorrow. They'll start reclaiming Dubuque and then Sugarloaf. And then we're going to keep them around and get all of our patchwork done, blacktopping and stuff. And then I think they'll put the final coat on the 9th Street and Jefferson project up there, finish that up too, so.
Who's doing that?
Rochester Sand and Gravel. Yep.
Thanks, Jeff. Kim?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Miles?
Just a couple items for you. Planning Commission is holding a public hearing in September. There's a lot out in the Trailset Edition, a vacant lot right now on the edge of town by the new Christ Lutheran School that they're doing a minor subdivision there. So just heads up that the Planning Commission is holding that. And then also we heard public comments in the August 7th meeting for the RV ordinance. That's been brought back to Code Committee. We're anticipating moving forward and making a few changes. And so you'll see those in the coming months. And we also read a first draft of the animal ordinance, a revised version. And so there's only a few changes we really need to make on that one. So hopefully that one progresses pretty quickly and can move to council approval. And that's all I have.
Perfect. Thanks, Miles. I have nothing. Bob? Joan? Kevin? Meeting adjourned. Did you have a sheet to sign, Kevin? Okay.